Train your mind to respond, not react. Stoic philosophy. Introduction. There is a silent war taking place within each of us. It unfolds not on battlefields, but in ordinary moments. A careless remark, an unexpected setback, a betrayal, a delay, a criticism, a disappointment. And in the space of a single heartbeat, we are presented with a choice. Most never realize this choice exists. They react instantly, automatically. Emotion surges, reason retreats, and words are spoken that cannot be retrieved. Relationships fracture, peace disappears, regret arrives, then the cycle repeats, again and again. The tragedy is not that life wounds us. The tragedy is that we often become accomplices in our own suffering. We allow external events to govern our inner world. We surrender our peace to strangers. We place our emotional state into the hands of circumstances that have never belonged to us. Yet there exists another path, a quieter path, a stronger path, the path of response. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do, only what you do." Contained within these words is a profound liberation. Between what happens to us and how we answer it lies a sacred space. Within that space resides our freedom, our dignity, our character, our power. Today, we will walk together through 7 disciplines designed to strengthen that space, because the person who learns to respond rather than react becomes extraordinarily difficult to disturb. The storms of life still arrive, but they no longer possess the power to overthrow us. Let us begin. Disciple 1. Pause before you speak. Most regret enters our lives through an unguarded tongue. An angry message, a harsh response, a careless remark uttered in a moment of emotional intensity. Seneca warned, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." Simple words, profound wisdom. Delay, pause, wait. When emotion rises, do nothing immediately. Not because emotions are evil, but because emotions are often incomplete. Anger narrows vision. Fear exaggerates danger. Pride distorts reality. The reactive person speaks while emotion governs. The disciplined person waits until reason returns. This is why every morning we must prepare ourselves. Before engaging with the world, sit quietly. Anticipate difficulties. Imagine criticism. Imagine inconvenience. Imagine misunderstanding. Marcus Aurelius practiced this regularly. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, "The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." Notice that he did not become bitter. He became prepared. Preparation transforms shock into expectation, and expectation weakens emotional disturbance. The next time anger rises, pause. Take one breath, then another. Silence often prevents 1,000 regrets. Disciple 2. Question your first impression. Human beings possess a dangerous habit. We mistake our interpretations for reality. Someone ignores our message. We assume rejection. Someone criticizes us. We assume hostility. A plan fails. We assume disaster. Yet, assumptions are rarely facts. Epictetus repeatedly reminded his students, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." Read those words carefully. We are disturbed not by events. We are disturbed by our judgments about events. This distinction changes everything. Imagine receiving criticism. The reactive mind immediately declares, "They disrespect me. They are attacking me. I must defend myself." The stronger mind asks, "Is this true? What evidence do I possess? Is there another interpretation? Could this criticism contain something useful?" The disciplined individual becomes a student of their own perceptions. They understand that the first interpretation is often emotional, not rational. Every morning, remind yourself, I do not see reality exactly as it is. I see reality through the lens of my thoughts. Therefore, examine those thoughts carefully, because the quality of our responses depends upon the quality of our interpretations. Disciple 3. Refuse to borrow trouble from the future. Much of human suffering never actually occurs. It exists entirely within imagination. We rehearse disasters, fear conversations that have not happened, worry about outcomes that may never arrive, and in doing so, we react emotionally to events that exist only in the mind. Seneca observed, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. How many nights have we sacrificed to fears that never materialized? How much peace have we surrendered to hypothetical futures?" The reactive mind lives in tomorrow. The disciplined mind returns continually to today. This moment, this breath, this action. When anxiety appears, ask, what problem exists right now? Not tomorrow, not next year, now. Most often, the answer is surprising. In this present moment, very little is actually wrong. There may be uncertainty, there may be discomfort, but the catastrophe exists only in imagination. Return your attention to what can be done today, because peace is found not in controlling the future, but in mastering the present. Disciple 4. Do not allow others to govern your emotions. One insult, one criticism, one rude gesture, and suddenly another person controls our entire day. How easily we surrender authority over ourselves. Marcus Aurelius asked a powerful question, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. This does not mean pretending pain does not exist. It means recognizing that external events require our participation before they can dominate us. A stranger speaks harshly. That is their action. Whether bitterness occupies our mind for hours is our decision. The reactive person says, "You made me angry." The stronger person says, "Anger arose within me, and now I must decide what to do with it." This shift is revolutionary because it restores responsibility, and responsibility restores power. For the next month, observe how often your emotions depend upon other people. Praise elevates you. Criticism destroys you, approval comforts you, rejection wounds you. Gradually loosen these chains, for the person whose peace depends entirely upon others will never know lasting peace. True stability arises from within, and once cultivated, it becomes a fortress no external circumstance can easily penetrate. Disciple 5. Master the art of silence. We live in an age that rewards immediacy. Instant reactions, instant opinions, instant outrage. Everyone speaks, few reflect. Yet some of the greatest mistakes in human history have emerged from minds unwilling to remain silent long enough to think. Silence is not merely the absence of words, it is the presence of awareness. The reactive person feels compelled to answer every criticism, defend every misunderstanding, and participate in every argument. The disciplined person understands something profound. Not every battle deserves engagement. Not every insult requires a response. Not every opinion deserves our attention. Epictetus taught, "Be mostly silent, or speak only what is necessary." These words challenge modern habits because silence can feel uncomfortable. Silence forces us to confront ourselves, but it is precisely within silence that wisdom matures. For the next 6 months, practice strategic silence. When criticized, pause. When insulted, remain still. When provoked, observe. Ask yourself, will speaking improve this situation? Will these words bring clarity? Or am I merely reacting? Many conflicts die in the presence of silence. Many regrets are prevented by restraint. Remember, silence is not weakness. Silence is controlled power, and power under control is the foundation of character. Hashtag Disciple 6. Transform obstacles into training. Life will not become easier because we desire peace. People will still disappoint us, plans will still fail, unexpected difficulties will still arrive. The storms of existence spare no one. The difference lies not in what happens to us. The difference lies in how we interpret what happens. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." What a remarkable idea. The obstacle itself becomes the path. The insult becomes training in patience. The delay becomes training in acceptance. The failure becomes training in resilience. The uncertainty becomes training in courage. The reactive mind asks, "Why is this happening to me?" The disciplined mind asks, "What is this teaching me?" This simple question transforms suffering, because every challenge contains hidden instruction. Every hardship reveals character. Every difficulty presents an opportunity to strengthen some neglected virtue. Patience, humility, courage, discipline, compassion. Without resistance, muscles cannot grow. Without adversity, character cannot deepen. Therefore, welcome challenges, not because pain is pleasant, but because growth often disguises itself as difficulty. And those who learn to see obstacles as teachers become impossible to discourage. Disciple 7. Govern your inner dialogue. Perhaps the most important conversation in your life is the one nobody else hears, the conversation within. From morning until night, thoughts move continuously through the mind. Some strengthen us, others weaken us. Many people live under the tyranny of an undisciplined inner voice, a voice that constantly criticizes, doubts, complains, fears, condemns, and slowly they begin believing every thought that appears. Marcus Aurelius warned, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Consider the implications. If our thoughts are dominated by resentment, our character becomes resentful. If our thoughts are dominated by fear, our lives become fearful. If our thoughts are dominated by gratitude, courage, and purpose, our character gradually reflects these qualities. This is why we must become guardians of the mind. Observe your thoughts, question them, challenge them. Do not accept every mental impression as truth. Ask, is this thought useful? Is it rational? Is it helping me become the person I wish to become? Most suffering begins not in events, but in unexamined thinking. Train the mind daily, because a disciplined inner world creates an unshakable outer life. Disciple 8. Practice the sacred pause. Between stimulus and response exists a space, a brief moment, almost invisible. Yet within this moment lies the difference between slavery and freedom. The reactive individual never notices this space. Life happens, emotion erupts, reaction follows, instantly, automatically. But the person committed to self-mastery learns to lengthen this space. A criticism arrives. Pause. A disappointment occurs. Pause. An unexpected setback appears. Pause. Breathe. Observe. Reflect. Then act. Viktor Frankl, whose insights deeply echo ancient wisdom, wrote, "Between stimulus and response there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response." Choice. This is the essence of freedom. No external event can remove our capacity to choose our response. Others may influence us. Circumstances may challenge us. But the final authority remains within. Each time we pause before reacting, we strengthen this authority. Each time we choose reason over impulse, we become stronger. Gradually, emotional storms lose their power. Calm becomes natural. Patience becomes habitual. Wisdom begins to guide action. And this is the true transformation. Not the elimination of emotion, but the mastery of response. Conclusion: become unmoved by chaos. The world will remain unpredictable. People will remain imperfect. Life will continue presenting difficulty. This cannot be changed, but something else can. We can change ourselves. We can train the mind, strengthen character, cultivate patience, practice silence, question our judgments, govern our emotions. And through this daily discipline, we gradually become less reactive, less disturbed, less controlled by external circumstances, until one day we notice something extraordinary. The criticism that once wounded us no longer penetrates.